Hey guys, Dustshoot here. I um I bought the Dark Worlds a day before they actually came out, and I have a deck and everything. I actually have two proxies and only two proxies, and yeah. So I'm just gonna show you my build real quick. I run three Graphas. This is a must at three. This card is so busted. It's a level 8 Dark Fiend type monster. If it's discarded by an opponent, actually I'll start from the very fact. You can special summon him from your graveyard by returning one Dark World monster you control to your hand. That's an automatic +1. This card is so good. And if it's discarded to the graveyard by a card effect, destroy one card. And if somehow it got discarded to the graveyard by opponent's card effect, look at one random card opponent's hand, and if it's a monster, special summon to your side of the field. That's amazing. This card's a must at 3. He's the new boss monster. 27 attack, 18 defense, 3000 beater when the field spell's there. So good. And yeah, I know like the whole thing with the no golds, no Sillvas, but I'm teching one Sillva. I really like Sillva. I'm just a big fan of Sillva. It's my favorite Dark World. I think it's still good running one. I'm only running one though. No golds or anything like that. 3 Snoww, Unlight of Dark World. He's your searcher. When he's discarded to the graveyard by a card effect, um, you add one Dark World card from deck to hand, so you can add Grapha to your hand. You can add the gates of Dark World to your hand, and pretty much anything with Dark World in its name. Snow's really good. And if it's discarded by opponent's card effect, special summon one card in your opponent's graveyard in defense mode. With one monster. Level 4 Dark 17, really good. Great, like this card's so busted, you have to run it at 3. There's no excuses, really. 3 Browws, Huntsman in Dark World. 3-star Dark Fiend. He works with Tour Guide. I'm not running Tour Guide in my build just because this isn't my main deck, so I'd rather not spend over 300 bucks on Tour Guide. So yeah, this deck's still really good without Tour Guide, actually. Really good and consistent. It's so busted. So yeah, if this card's discarded to the graveyard by a card effect, you draw a card. If it's discarded to the graveyard by opponent's card effect, you draw 2. This card's amazing in mirror matches. But of course only if you get to discard your Broww from their effect, so Brow's really good. I'm playing one Bronn, Mad King of Dark World. I know a lot of people aren't playing him, but this is probably one of the most underrated Dark World monsters, and like one of the most underrated for sure. When it inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you discard one card. This card actually creates a lot of good combos. He's an 18 beater, so he's really big on his own. And plus, and plus, when he's when the field spells on the field, he turns to an instant 21 beater. Yes, 21 beater. And he's actually he's really good. I've done a lot of cool stuff with this guy. He's amazing. Then I run 3 Beiges, Vanguard Dark World, 4-star Fiend. If it's discarded to the graveyard, special summon it. He's your main fodder for Grapha. He's a synchro engine with Raven, lets you go into an easy Dark Highlander. And you can special summon him special summon by discarding him, return hand summon a Grapha. And normal summon him, return hand summon another Grapha from your grave. Really good. Beiige is amazing. And yeah, I tech one BLS. I run 3 Ravens and an Effect Veiler, so there's always room for him. He's really consistent to summon, easy to summon. BLS is just so good. It's one of my favorite cards. This format is amazing. Another odd tech, yep, I'm running a Dark Arm Dragon. I know a lot of people aren't going to use him in the builds, but this deck has easy graveyard manipulation, so it's so easy to just summon him and use him. And yeah, he's another OTK engine too. And this is my main tech of the deck, the best tech. He is Earthbound Immortal Ccapac, 10-star Dark Fiend monster. Now I know a lot of you are thinking like, what the heck? That's so stupid. Why would you run this card? This card sucks. He's actually a fiend, so you can remove him from play for the field spell's cost, and you can just allure him and remove him from play. Really, that's the main goal. I always remove him from play. I'll never tribute 2 monsters to actually summon it. And it's a 3000 beater that can attack directly. It can't be attacked. It's actually really funny the amount of games I've won with this guy. So yeah, Dad, BLS, and the Earthbound Immortal if I summon one of these 3, I'm trying to hit for game. Really, it's guy's actually really good. Got a lot of games off him. 2 Doomcalibur Knights. I know a lot of those aren't maining this guy either, but personally, he's so good in this deck. Like, for one, when he's on the field, he turns to an instant 20. If you have him on the field with the Gates of the of Dark World, he turns into a 22 beater automatically, and he negates stuff. That is so good, and he's fodder for the field spell. You can from play. Really good in this build. I love it. And 2 card troopers. Since I'm not running tour guides, card trooper serves as another engine to fuel the grave for Gates of Dark World. If I mill Graphas with card trooper or any type of dark fiend, then I pretty much win. Yeah, I know it's really bold, but yeah. Plus he promotes drawing, which I love so much. And I'm playing 3 Ravens. Yeah, he's the only. I need 2 more. They're the only proxies in this whole deck. It's actually really sad. Raven's so good, actually. He allows you to go into an instant Highlander with Beiige, instant level 8 Synchro with Sillva. He allows you to set up with Snoww, destroy with Grapha. Creates a lot of combos, and he allows BLS to be playable in this deck. So yeah, 1 Veiler. I run 1 Veiler in almost all my decks, so that's just obvious. 3 gates of Dark World. All Fiend type monsters gain 300 attack and defense. Once per turn, you can banish 1 Fiend type monster from your graveyard to discard a Fiend type monster, then draw 1 card. This card creates mad plays for days. It's so busted. It's such a busted field spell. You can roof and play a Dark Fiend to discard Broww and then draw a card. Then Brow's effect lets you draw 1, so that's a +1 right there. This card is so broken. Oh my god. So many wins off this shit. Then you got Allure of Darkness. Yep. I know some people are like, oh, don't play Allure, you move to play your Fiends, but Allure is just too good not to run. It's an easy draw. Card destruction. So busted in this deck, but in mirror matches, I'll probably either bluff set it or side it out, because you don't want to activate this Dark World monster secondary effects. It's too broken. My monster reborn. Staple. Dark Hole, staple. 1 Dark World Lightning. I'm not playing 2 or 3 because if you hit an MST and your opponent chains it, then you don't get to discard and you neg yourself. 2 MSTs, staples, Storm, Book of Moon. I play 2 Warnings. Return from Different Dimension. This card gets you OTKs so quickly. Like the Earthbound Immortal I showed you guys in my build. This guy here, I always remove him from play. He mostly gets milled, and I'll remove him from play for the field spell's cost, or Allure. So I always summon this guy with return, and it's always game. Not to mention you summon other Dark World monsters who got removed, and then you return them to hand for Grapha, and it's just brokenness. It's so cool. And then Trap Dustshoot as your staple trap card. It's pretty obvious playing that card. No reason not to. So yeah, that's my Dark World build right now. I'm not gonna be playing for too long. Actually, I'm gonna pimp it out first, and then I'll play for a little bit, get these 2, and I'm probably gonna sell it off later on, or just trade it away. Cause yeah, I'm still playing dragons. I'm playing Disaster Dragon right now, but I still have all my Chaos Dragon stuff because I love my Chaos Hopeless build. But yeah, later days YouTube. I'm gonna try and post some deck vids up, or dual vids I meant, and show you guys how I play this deck. Alright, later days.